Helen Flanagan says she doesn't like being on her own, as she marks 1 year of being single, but insists she won't settle for just any relationship. Helen Flanagan was reflecting on a full year of being single as she posted a series of candid thoughts on Instagram on Tuesday. The former Coronation Street star, 35, shares kids Matilda, 10, Delilah, 7, and Charlie, 5, with her ex-fiancé Scott Sinclair. Helen split from professional footballer Scott in 2022 after 13 years together, and then moved on with construction worker Robbie, 45, but they split in the summer of 2025. Now she has posted about how she feels about being single ahead of turning 36 soon.
Tired of constantly refilling your pet's water bowl? This filtered fountain keeps water circulating and offers a generous capacity, giving cats and small dogs convenient access to flowing water. Want to get the best verified deal and see full details? Visit grabdeal.us/5 right now.
She wrote on her story, "The only time I miss having a boyfriend is when I don't have my kids. I turn 36 next week, and I've done a whole year of being single. I don't think it's a bad thing to be this way. I think it's only natural to want connection. I don't want to settle though unless it's right, so if it's not, I'd rather be on my own." She added in another slide, "I'm not someone who really likes being on their own in general, and that's okay. If I'm not with my kids, I like to be with my close friends or my family." Helen Flanagan was on reflecting on a full year of being single as she posted a series of candid thoughts on Instagram on Tuesday. "I'm quite up and down with my mood. I'm either super happy and fun or not great at all." It comes after last week, Helen shared a tearful selfie as she opened up about casual sex and intense rejection. Taking to Instagram, Helen shared a series of snaps describing things I experience as an ADHD woman. In one snap where she posed in lingerie, she penned, "When it comes to sex, I'm not a casual girl. I'm a lover girl wifey and I do get attached. I think guys that ghost girls after sleeping with them are big fat rats lol." This was followed by a tearful selfie with text that said, "Last time I had proper feelings for someone, it just felt a lot. My friends say I'm like Kathy Earnshaw in Wuthering Heights lol. I get limerence, an involuntary, intense psychological state of romantic obsession, and I always get terrible rejection sensitivity, but I'm learning to deal with that better." The star also shared a snap with her first boyfriend in her latest post, writing, "I've always been a romantic and been boy mad since I would say 14 lol. This was my first boyfriend, Danny. I moved in with him when I was 17, and he could drive. It's always very intense, and I fall in love hard. Doesn't mean that it's not genuine, as at the time it is. My second boyfriend was my kid's dad, who I was with for 13 years, and I had his name tattooed at 19 lol." Now she has posted about how she feels about being single ahead of turning 36 soon. She wrote on her story, "The only time I miss having a boyfriend is when I don't have my kids." She also spoke about how she is staying in Manchester for now after selling her and Scott's family home. Helen and footballer Scott were together for 13 years before their breakup in 2022. In another selfie posing with a glass of wine, she penned, "Addictions are more common with people with ADHD. I don't have a problem with alcohol, but I got unhealthy habits when I separated from the father of my kids. To deal with the stress with the 3 kids on my own, and when I felt sad, I numbed it. Drug addiction is something close to my heart, as someone very close to me has struggled, and I know how it can just ruin your life and the heartbreak for those that love them." Opening up about being a mother with ADHD, she said, "As a mom, I also get overstimulated, especially when there are too many sounds at once. I swear a lot when I'm frustrated, which I know isn't great. I'm not the most organized, but one way or another, I always make sure everything is perfect for the kids. I also think at least 1 out of my 3 children is neurodivergent." Earlier this month, Helen said that she's struggling with being out of work and has been left feeling unsure of herself after being forced to move out of her family home. The star recently sold the home she shared with her ex Scott and is now trying to figure out her next move. The Daily Mail revealed that the Lancashire property eventually sold for £945,000 after it was originally put up for sale for £1.5 million. Now Helen is between homes and took to her Instagram story to reflect on her career and her next steps forward. She said in the video, "I don't know, I've just kind of felt like I've not really been sure of myself recently. I kind of feel like I'm turning 36 in August. I've just done this house move. I'm kind of unsure where I am like career-wise as well. There's a lot of change going on, and I don't know, I've just felt a bit weird in myself. Of where she wants to settle next, she said. I'm in two minds about moving to London. I was going to buy here, then I decided not to buy here, so everything's just been a bit like all over the place. I've just felt frustrated with work as well, because I really want to act and basically, I just want a job at the moment and feel frustrated in that way. She also said that recently she hasn't felt creative with her social media work and said posting has been making her feel anxious.